Let me ask you something uncomfortable. If you stopped working tomorrow, how long would your money last? 1 year? 6 months? Or would your lifestyle collapse in 90 days? Most people never calculate this. They just assume, I'll work longer, or I'll start a business someday. That's the trap. Because history already proved something powerful. According to long-term retirement data like the famous 4% rule, people who followed simple investing and spending rules were able to live off their portfolio for 30-plus years, without businesses, without side hustles, without burnout. The math worked, but only for those who respected the rules. In this video, I'm going to break down the exact rules that allow ordinary people to retire early without a business. Watch till the end, because one rule near the end alone can cut 10-15 years off your working life if you apply it correctly. If you're eager to build a life of abundance, hit subscribe now. We're committed to sharing proven methods and insights to help you succeed. Let's go to the rule 1. Stop trying to impress people who won't fund your retirement. Early retirement doesn't start with income. It starts with identity. There's a silent tax people pay every day, and it never shows up on a bank statement. It's the cost of looking successful instead of becoming financially independent. Here's the trap. When your spending is driven by social comparison, your savings rate collapses. And without a strong savings rate, no investment strategy, no stock portfolio, no index fund, no dividend ETF can save you. Bill Perkins put it bluntly in Die with Zero. The purpose of money is to maximize life experiences, not applause. Compare two paths. One person buys applause today and rents their future. The other buys assets quietly and owns their time. Choose the rules that turn income into ownership. Pay yourself first, invest automatically, avoid status debt, and let capital appreciation work while you sleep. The takeaway is simple and ruthless. Impress your portfolio, not the crowd. The crowd won't fund your retirement, but disciplined investing will. Rule number 2. Your savings rate matters more than your investment returns. This is where people get distracted by headlines. They obsess over stock market analysis, market timing, IPO hype, growth stocks versus value investing, while ignoring the one variable that matters most in the early years: your savings rate. The mistake people make is assuming high returns will compensate for low discipline. They won't. What works instead is boring and powerful. Automate investing into broad index funds. Prioritize tax-efficient investing through retirement accounts. Treat your savings rate like a non-negotiable bill. Here's a simple but confronting question. If the stock market returned 0 for 5 years, would your financial life still improve? If the answer is no, your foundation isn't strong enough yet. Once your savings rate is high, something magical happens. Market corrections stop feeling scary. Bear markets become opportunities. Dollar cost averaging turns volatility into an advantage. And this is where early retirement quietly separates from entrepreneurship. Businesses demand emotional energy. Markets reward patience. But there's another rule that matters even more once your investments start growing, and it's one most people violate without realizing it. Rule 3. Avoid the one more year trap before it steals a decade. Quick question that should sting a little. How many final years have you already promised yourself? This delay feels responsible, even smart, but it quietly compounds against you. People keep pushing the finish line because markets feel uncertain, colleagues keep grinding, and identity gets wrapped around a paycheck. The common slip is mistaking safety for postponement, waiting for the perfect market cycle, a higher title, or a round number while equity growth and dividend income already cover needs. The impact shows up as lost health, missed family moments, and a swollen retirement portfolio that arrives after the will to use it fades. Think of the manager who delays departure to lock in another bonus while compound interest was already doing the heavy lifting, or the engineer who keeps saying yes to overtime even though a balanced mix of ETFs, index funds, and bonds has crossed their spending line. The solution is not reckless quitting. It's defining a clear enough target, stress-testing cash flow, and setting a non-negotiable exit date that aligns risk management with real life. Rule 4. Passive income is built, not found. Social media loves the fantasy of effortless income. Make money while you sleep. Set it and forget it. But real passive income, especially from stocks, REITs, and dividend-paying ETFs, comes from structure, not shortcuts. The mistake people make is waiting until later to build passive income streams. They think it's something you add after you're rich. In reality, it's something you grow slowly alongside your career. Here's a grounding question. Would you rather own a flashy business that demands daily attention, or a portfolio that pays you even when you're offline? That choice defines your retirement experience. One well-known investing principle says wealth is built in decades, not quarters. And those decades pass faster when you stop forcing shortcuts. Rule 5. Early retirement is an identity shift, not a financial goal. What if the real reason people never retire early isn't low income or bad investing, but the fact that they never change who they think they are? Most people treat early retirement like a distant number instead of a personal transformation. They keep outsourcing decisions, waiting for permission, and anchoring self-worth to job titles while chasing a bigger salary, a larger portfolio, or a safer market condition. In the Almanac of Naval Ravikant, there's a simple idea. You will get rich when you stop trading time for money. Yet people still behave like time belongs to their employer. Start acting like your time is already valuable. Make decisions as an owner, not a worker. Invest automatically, design non-work identity early, and let compound growth support a life you've already rehearsed. Early retirement doesn't begin the day you quit. It begins the day your identity no longer needs a paycheck. Rule 6. Your job is not the enemy. Your dependency on it is. Most people secretly hate their job not because of the work, but because the job controls their survival. The paycheck decides their lifestyle, their confidence, even their opinions. That's not employment, that's dependency. This is where many people go wrong. They assume quitting early requires replacing their job income immediately. So they rush into businesses, side hustles, risky ventures, anything that promises escape. But urgency creates bad decisions. Pressure kills patience. Here's the quiet truth. Early retirement doesn't require killing your job. It requires slowly removing its power over you. Ask yourself this uncomfortable question. If you lost your job tomorrow, how many months could your assets carry you? If the answer is less than 6, your goal isn't quitting. It's de-risking your life. But leverage only works if you protect it, which brings us to the next rule most people violate without noticing. Rule 7. Financial freedom is lost faster through bad decisions than bad markets. Market volatility scares people. Headlines scream crashes, recessions, corrections. But here's a lesser-known fact from long-term investment studies. Most investors underperform the market not because markets fail, but because emotions hijack decisions. Panic selling, chasing hot stocks, abandoning plans mid-cycle, overreacting to short-term noise. The stock market has survived wars, pandemics, inflation spikes, and political chaos. What it doesn't protect you from is your own behavior. This is where early retirement quietly dies for many disciplined earners. They build solid portfolios, then sabotage them during moments of fear or overconfidence. The mistake isn't risk. The mistake is inconsistency. What works instead is building rules stronger than emotions, rebalancing schedules, predefined asset allocation, clear exit and contribution strategies. You decide before emotions arrive. One powerful idea from behavioral finance is that losses feel twice as painful as gains feel good. That imbalance causes people to quit winning strategies prematurely. Early retirees win not by predicting markets, but by surviving themselves. Rule 8. You must unlearn the timeline society sold you. There's a script most people follow without questioning it. Work hard in your 20s and 30s, peak in your 40s, slow down in your 50s, rest in your 60s, if your health cooperates. But this timeline wasn't designed for fulfillment. It was designed for economic efficiency. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your energy, curiosity, and adaptability peak long before traditional retirement age. Delaying freedom until your body negotiates every movement is a terrible trade. Designing life phases where income decreases but autonomy increases. where creativity replaces obligation. Ask yourself this powerful question. What experiences are you postponing that would be harder or impossible at 65? Travel hits differently when your knees cooperate. Learning feels different when your mind is sharp. Relationships deepen when time isn't rationed. Early retirement isn't about escaping work, it's about reclaiming timing. Many people chase businesses because they think it's the only way to rewrite the script. But investing, disciplined saving, and intentional living can do the same without burnout. And when you stop outsourcing your life timeline to society, everything accelerates. Your decisions sharpen, your spending aligns, your portfolio becomes a tool, not a scoreboard. I believe that together, we can build a better, wealthier future. If this inspires you, like it, share with your closed ones so they can benefit from it too, and subscribe to continue this journey with me. If you're curious about 10 tiny daily habits to achieve financial freedom, that's exactly what I cover in the next video. See you there.